Hey, it's Jenny, and I have a couple of journaling layouts that I want to share with you today. And I am using my Hobonichi to journal in. I started this last year, and to say that I love it would be an understatement. I think it's such a fun project. And I think that this A6 size is basically perfect because I get to really enjoy the process, but it's not overwhelming at all. Like it's bite size, basically. Like it's super enjoyable. I get to include a photo or a story or whatever. I get to decorate, write what I want, and there's not a ton of space, so I'm not going to run out of that. I am using a couple of different kits. I'm using one for each layout, and I will link them below. But I think that again, I really love them, and I try not to just, like, say I love everything. I want to make sure that I'm being very judicious about what I think about things, and I think that these kits are so great for the price and the size and the amount of items that are included. They're just really usable, especially in a project like this, because I don't want a ton of extra bulk because it's a bound book, right? Okay, so I cut up that little card and just included the top, and I absolutely could have used the whole thing and layered with it, but for some reason I just really felt like chopping the top off and then adding a little bit of washi tape to go with it. And then speaking of washi, I want to add a couple of different strips down at the bottom to sort of anchor that photo that I trimmed up as well. So I printed that as basically a 2x3, and then I ended up trimming it down just a little bit more because I wanted it to be a little bit tighter on the people in the photo. And so I just trimmed it down. And I'm also going to use this stamp set that's not included in the kit to put behind the photo. I just want to layer it a little bit. Now, these ink pads are perfect for the Hobonichi. They don't bleed. There's a little bit of light shadowing, but do dry very slowly. So you do have to either wait a really long time, smear them, or I use a heat tool. I will link one for you. It's not this exact one, but they're basically about the same thing. They're actually fairly inexpensive, and they're essentially just like a blow dryer. They just don't blow air as hard as a blow dryer does. And then it dries those inks up super fast. I just leave mine at my desk plugged in. It hangs on a little hook, like down by my legs. And I use it all the time, especially because the Tomoe River paper, it's difficult to find inks that work well, and these do. So I'm always very pleased about that. This is one of my very favorite layout designs as of late because I think it's really fun. You get to use a variety of stickers or stamps or whatever you're doing. And I also like it because you can put them down like in a playful way, like have them a little bit tilted this way and that way, and then throw a couple of straight ones in there and do a little bit of like, okay, so for those, for example, those little asterisk stickers, like you can just kind of fill in little blank spaces with little playful pops and stuff. I just think it's a really fun way to design a layout and have a boatload of fun with it. Now, one of the washi tapes that are on the card, it has like basically little images. So I wanted to just take the little notebook and basically make like a washi sticker. So I just trimmed the edges, and I'm going to use it in the overall design, which is basically making a frame around the page. Now, that's actually one of the things that's one of my favorites about this kit is that you get a couple of washi samples. Like you don't get whole rolls, which is fantastic because rolls are wonderful, but it can take a really long time to use up a roll of washi, and it's hard to store rolls of washi. So to me, this is absolutely a wonderful way to get a different types and designs of washi, but you don't have to, like I said, use up a whole roll and store a whole roll. I think it is just perfect. Okay, so then we're adding a couple more little stamps in the same way that I added those little star stickers earlier, just sort of fitting them into blank spaces that they are perfect. Now the alphabet stickers are sort of acting as my title, but it's not really like a title per se. I mean, it is, but you get it. It's just really sort of meant to stand out a little bit. It's kind of a funny joke for the weekend with this group of people, and so it was very fun. So I am using my current favorite black fountain pen ink to journal here, and again, I will link it for you below. But I love this one. It's very glittery and shimmery, and I think that that makes plain old black ink just a whole lot of fun. So you can see I'm adding a little bit of journaling regarding this, and absolutely a person could have done less decorating and more writing if that's what they wanted to do, but this is exactly how I wanted it. I wanted a couple of sentences to commemorate the photo, and otherwise, I just really wanted to make it a whole lot of fun and just play, enjoy myself, and then also document. So I'm tidying up that particular kit and then I will get the next one out for the next layout. I love this size because it's really low impact and I absolutely can make more pages in a smaller amount of time thanks to the size. Now, of course, I'm not, like, okay, for example, if you had a birthday party, you're not getting 25 photos of a birthday party. You're picking like one, maybe two, right? And so you do have to be a little bit judicious, but I'm not trying to create two 12 by 12 scrapbook layouts. I'm trying to just sort of get the highlight for a day or, something like that, a story from a day. Now I am just adding more stickers on this page and I want to layer them with this photo. It was a travel day, and so it really made sense to include that. I had originally thought that I was going to put that sticker behind the photo, but then I ended up liking how it looked on top of it. So it sort of worked out that I stuck it there. I could have peeled it off. It's just a washi sticker, but I decided that I wanted to leave it. So now there was a stamp that I wanted to use as well. And since that was a washi sticker, I decided that I would just stamp it on a sheet of white paper and then I would cut it out instead of getting an ink that I could stamp right on the washi paper because obviously that would have to be a more solvent ink or something like that in order to have it not smear all over the place. And this works just as well to simply stamp it onto a piece of paper and then cut it out. And I can also make it any color I want it to be thanks to stamping it on the paper. So now I'm just going to add that right on top of that little washi sticker. And I really love the pop of yellow on top of that blue also. I think it turned out super cute and then adding a little camera sticker just sort of to finish off that little cluster down there. I do like to, for the most part, try to add three, sometimes, five, and, occasionally different circumstances call for different things, but I really do try to stick to three or five. Now I'm also going to create another little cluster right here with this piece of washi, and then I will also add some more stickers later. And then same thing up here at the top as well. I have that little tag and then I'm going to layer together this little word or phrase and then the circle. So you can see how there are basically like three elements in each cluster. And then I'm going to also add IAH, which is the airport code, and then a tiny bit of journaling. And yeah, that is the whole layout and why I love this. So thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I really do appreciate it. And if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below and I'll do my best to get back to you. Thank you so much and make it a great day.